Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars and Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it out. It's Rogers. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Arizona's offense has the ball first today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week,
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. To the air, it's Byrne. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
it is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ford. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
They punt it away on 4th down. He makes the catch at the 10. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Cougars offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
The Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Got the quick completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To throw, it's Byrne. It's complete.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the snap.
And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he... The first down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The kick is on its way. He's got it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, running back on the move. Past the first down marker and still running. And he moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. 1st down and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Hayes. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Got his man, and he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch, it's Hayes. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw it again. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Unleashes to the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case. And there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Byrne. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Using his legs, it's Ford. Breaks into the open. And the defense drags him down. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Off-play action on first down. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clock stops, we have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nice job by this this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He's got it. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Stepping to the right. Got a man. It's Hayes.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
And with time running out here in the 1st half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Arizona set to start this 2nd half. They'll kick it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He slings it deep to the left. He's got it along the sideline. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Hayes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. The Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Under fire. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. It just have to make that catch.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
BYU has this offense clicking. They'll give it to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Making side adjustments here. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
Guys, Washington State and UW have been battling for all of the apples since 1963. Here's an update. Washington went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskies always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Byrne. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rodgers.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush. And you saw it right there getting the sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Rushes on him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Arizona runs out the punt team.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to change this route. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cougar! Quick strike through the air for the score. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Getting set for the point after. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. He takes it all the way back for the defensive 2-point conversion.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Makes the grab. It's Richardson.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Turning it on. Fighting off the defender. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's caught. Gets away from one. Finds room. There he goes to the right. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's 4. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Looking to throw, it's Byrne. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
And the returner goes down. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to them. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
This offense will take the field again. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking real.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a wide open receiver. Got room on the return. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Byrne. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that that screen pass as it just never developed. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Byrne. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man downfield. There he goes down the right side. The inside, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, they get the touchdown here, and I think if you're the head coach, you got to go for 2. You've got to have a 2-point play dialed up right now. What can you run you feel like you can execute to tie this thing with not a lot of time left on the clock?
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And I would say this is one of the hardest things to do in football. When you know an onside kick is coming, you're not going to get it very often, but they perform it, and they got a chance to go down the field now and go win this game.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they get him down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Richardson. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air. It's Byrne. Grab near the sticks. It's Richardson. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Never a doubt. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Might be changing the route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding